Hello kids, I welcome you all for the new video session. So today we are going to see class 4 term 2 unit 1 supplementary, a true friend, a true friend. Okay, so in this lesson we are going to see about two characters, Nandini and Pandi. We are going to see the good relationship between these two friends. Okay, so first Nandini and Pandi were good friends since childhood. So they lived in the same street, so they were always together. So Nandini and Pandey were friends from their childhood and they were living in the same street, so they will be always together. Okay. Every day Pandey would stop at her home on the way to school. So whenever Pandey goes to school, he will be stopping in front of Nandini's home to take her, and they will be joining together and they will be going to the school. Okay. Both would walk to school chatting and playing. So while they are walking to the school, they'll be chatting and they'll be having fun and they'll be playing together and they'll be walking by chatting and playing. Okay. Sometimes they would race home from school. So while returning from school, they'll be having some race and they'll be run from school to home. They always took part in school activities together. They helped each other in their lessons. So whatever happening in the school or what are the activities that are given in the school, that is like homework or any extra activities in the school, they'll be joining in that and they'll be doing it by together. Okay. One day, as usual, Pandi came to Nandini's home. So as usual, Pandi will be taking Nandini from her home to school, right? So as usual, one day he is coming to Nandini's home. She looks upset and sad. She was very upset and she was sad. And Pandi seeing her face and asking, "Why are you sad?" She did not answer. Instead, she shook her head. She is not opening her mouth and she is just shaking her head. "Did your parents scold you?" Pandi is asking. "Did your parents scold you?" She did not answer him. So, to make her to be happy, he grabbed her bag and said excitedly, "Catch me if you can." But she is not giving any response. So Pandi stopped and gave the bag back. They walked silently to the school. Nandini walked into the classroom slowly, her eyes glued to the ground. She is not seeing anybody else and she is not smiling at anybody else. She is just going without seeing anybody else. Her eyes glued to the ground. Okay, she is only seeing the ground and she is walking into the classroom. She looked sad. Her friend is asking, "Did someone scold you?" And she is not opening again her mouth and she is shaking her head and she sat down with her head bowed down. Okay, she don't want to talk with her friend and he don't want to be happy in the classroom. He's just putting her head down and she is sitting without talking to the friends. The teacher entering the classroom and started calling out the names for attendance. So teacher, every day morning, the first period, the teacher will be coming and taking attendance for you, right? Likewise, the teacher entering the classroom and started calling out the names for attendance. Nandini did not answer when teacher called her name. So while teacher is calling Nandini, she is not giving any present or absent. She is not giving any answer for it. The teacher was annoyed. That means she got angry because Nandini is not giving any response to the teacher's voice. So the teacher was annoyed. This time she called her name louder, Nandini. And then she raised her hand but did not answer. That time also she is not opening her mouth and saying present. She is just raising her hands and she is giving present. The teacher went near to Nandini. She touched her forehead and asked, "Are you feeling okay?" The teacher is going near to Nandini and she is touching her forehead and she is asking that, "Do you having any? Are you okay or you are not okay?" And Nandini shook her head and her cheeks were red and it looked like she is having fever. "Do you having fever?" The teacher is asking Nandini that, "Do you having fever? Shall I call your parents?" And she is not giving any answer. Just she is shaking her head. "I'm not having fever," and she is bowing down her head and sitting without talking to anyone. Okay. Why does Nandini look so sad? Exclaimed her friends. So the near friends of her are very exclaimed that they want to know the reason why Nandini is so sad and dull. So they are raising many questions. Okay, what happened to you? Did anyone scold you? Or did your shoes are okay? Your families are okay? Your house are okay? Your nearby pet animals are okay? And every many questions the friends are asking to Nandini, but Nandini don't want to answer. She just shaking her head. Okay. Pandi had enough of Nandini's silence. So Pandi wanted to break Nandini's silence. So he had never seen her so dull. He wanted an idea to make her smile. He thought for many hours. So Pandi is thinking of an idea to make Nandini to be happy, and he want Nandini to be smile. Okay, finally he got an idea. He took out something from his bag and ran to show it to her. So he is taking something out from his bag and he is running to show that to Nandini. He trembled and it was slipped from his hand. Okay, while he running, he trembled and it was the thing which he is taking that was slipped from his hand and it was flying straight to Nandini. Okay, the thing is slipped from his hand and it's going to Nandini's place. She saw something flying towards her and screaming with fear. She closed her eyes and tried to catch it. Okay, and she caught it. Okay, so she don't want to see what is coming, so she just closed his eyes and she got it. Okay, she got in his hand and she is having in her hand. Okay, so it was a big green frog. So after getting into the hand, she is opening and seeing that it was a big green frog. Everyone ran away as they were scared of frog. Okay, so Nandini's eyes were wide open with a surprise. She is not fearing for having the frog in her hand, but instead of fearing, her eyes were wide open with surprise. Then she burst out into laughter. It was a rubber frog. Okay, it is not a virginal frog, it is a rubber frog. As soon as she laughed, her friends and the teacher knew why she did not smile or talk to anyone all the day. Okay, while he started to laugh, the teacher and the friend noticed that she lost the front two teeth. Okay, she missed front two teeth. So she don't want to show that open place of her mouth to the friends and the teacher. So she did not open her mouth in the classroom. Okay, students, I hope you all enjoyed this story. Thank you for watching the video.